everyone, and welcome to the Arlington Weekly News. We have a great show. I'm Daniel Pineda.
I'm Miriam Gennari.
My name's Adele Quo.
And as we said, we have a great show. We have our news stories. It's that time
For
It's Easy Being Green.
And guess what? Joe's back.
Joe's back.
But he slipped back into his old ways. Habits. Oh.
And we can't forget about CBB.
Oh no, that's the Community Bulletin Board.
Absolutely,
we love.
yes.
And of course, we have our news for seniors, and then the Sustainable Scoop is starting a very special segment where we're going to talk about small business and entrepreneurs here in the metro region.
Absolutely. But before we start, you can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1, and also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. Miriam?
All right, and on to our first news story. On Saturday, May 16th, Arlington County board members are expected to authorize the sale of nearly $75 million in bonds. The bonds will finance new projects and refinance up to $200 million of existing debt if the county government can get the lower interest rate. The sale of the new debt is expected to happen in the middle of the summer. The money will pay for voter-approved projects from referendums held in 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014. These projects include streets, parks, metro, utilities, and schools. Daniel?
Well, Miriam, the board approved the framework for its Roslyn Sector Plan update. It's an outline for a plan that, when finished and approved, will help move Roslyn from its auto-oriented commercial feel to what the county board hopes will be a mixed-use hub of street-level activity. Among the components of the framework the board approved this weekend was the development of more housing in central Roslyn. They're also looking at the possibility of turning Fort Meyer Drive and North Lynn Street into a two-way streets. This would create an 18th Street corridor and remove the superblocks between 19th Street North and Wilson Boulevard. It would also create an esplanade connecting the open spaces in the area. The plan is expected to be completed by the end of 2014. The public will continue to have input through the Realize Roslyn process, the county said. To learn more information, just visit their website. That's at sites.arlingtonva.us/Roslyn-sector/process-D-schedule/ Adele. Miriam.
Not about
Miriam.
Pentagon City residents are worried about the potential nightmare traffic and parking woes now that the large portion of the busy Costco parking lot off South Fern Street has been blocked for construction. In the same area, Kimco, owner of Pentagon Center Big Box Mall, is beginning construction of a 7-story parking garage at the corner of 15th Street South and South Fern. Shoppers and area residents are looking at this as a Costco-opolix, which means that the usually packed parking lot is going to be even more packed on weekends. But Costco management said that they will have staffers direct cars to parking garages next to Costco, which has about 520 spaces. When the parking garage is complete, it is expected to provide 394 spaces and include 5,919 square feet of ground floor retail as part of the larger development plan. Who's going to help us in the shopping lines?
But that is very exciting.
It is
very exciting. Well, Miriam, APS is currently seeking individuals to serve as members on the current Superintendent's Advisory Committee on Sustainability. The Sustainability Committee addresses issues relating to energy and environmental conservation within our school operations and educational curriculum. The committee of parents, community members, students, and staff address issues and provide recommendations in the following areas: policies and procedures with respect to the environment sustainability, energy and environmental curriculum, management and conservation programs, community outreach. Applications for current openings will be accepted through Friday, May the 29th. Applications are available online. Just visit apsva.us for more information.
It's a wonderful opportunity to serve.
Yes.
And now, 4 Arlington Public School students won $2,500 in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Scholarship winners are Claire Spalding of Washington Lee School and Raja Parthasarathi, Corwin, DeBoer, and Sushura Reedy of Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. The students beat 15,000 finalists in this year's program. Congratulations to those hardworking students.
Congratulations. Yes, that's great news. Well, Miriam, Arlington Community Federal Credit Union has been named Federal Credit Union of the Year by the Arlington-based National Association of Federal Credit Unions. ACFCU was bestowed the honor for credit unions with assets of $250 million or less.
And now,
yes, it's that time.
It's easy being green. Cheers.
Hey.
And I want to welcome Joe back today. I don't know how long he's going to last. He's sliding into his bad habits, but it's easy being green, raising a glass to green beer. I've talked about green wine, green cocktails, and now how about making your beer greener? I'm not talking about the green beer at your local bar on St. Patrick's. From reducing energy use to composting to growing hops on site, breweries large and small are demonstrating that you can make an earth-friendly green beer. Here's 6 tips, courtesy of EarthShare, to help you make more sustainable brew choices. First, opt for an organic brew. When grown commercially, beer ingredients are typically chock full of pesticides and chemicals, similar to conventional wines made with sulfites. It makes sense to choose beers made with fresh, pesticide-free hops, wheat, and barley. Next is a tough one for me, as I love a tasty import, but another great way to green your brew is to sip on local brews. Beers that travel shorter distances are often less expensive and fresher than foreign imports. So look for beer festivals and brewery tours near you to begin sampling some of our local flavors. Get started with this online brewers directory shown on your screen for some great local beers near you. www.brewersassociation.org/directories/breweries. Glass or aluminum? Pretty big debate out there which is the earth-friendlier choice, but the greenest option is to order beer on tap when dining out. Many restaurants recycle, but it's always best to use fewer individual bottles. Hosting a party? Skip the cans and bottles altogether and go for a keg. Kegs are a win-win for your wallet and the environment. Not only are kegs reusable, but they also cut down on the waste you would normally accumulate with loads of glass and aluminum. When you break out the keg, make sure you have reusable glasses and cups for your guests. Avoid those convenient solo cups, you know what I'm talking about. They will inevitably end up in a landfill near you. So encourage your guests to reuse and remember to recycle. And lastly, it doesn't get any more local than brewing at home. Check out www.breworganic.com to learn more about getting started with your own organic brew. And remember, it's easy being green with sustainable brew choices. So raise your glass here with Joe to a green beer. Excellent.
Cheers, Joe.
Sustainable drinking with the amphibians.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Adele.
you,
Great
Adele.
report.
You're welcome.
Yes.
And now Boston's Business Improvement District and Rhett Dittmar are bringing you Arlington's 28th annual Arlington's Taste of Arlington. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Arlington Food Assistance Center, AFAC. Over 50 restaurants will be on hand. Highlights include the Best Dish Contest, Girls on the Run, live music, a beer and wine garden, World Pub Tournament, guest appearances from Hot 99 intern John Olympic, goalkeeper Brianna Scurry, and now exclusive VIP pavilion with wine and beer tasting experiences. Admission is free, but to taste the offering, guests have to buy tickets ahead of time. 10 tickets for $35, 40 for the day. You can get discounts using Boston Connect app in iTunes. The event is on Sunday, May 17th from noon to 6 p.m. Come rain or shine. It will be on Wilson Boulevard and Glebe Road next to North Quincy Street along North Stewart Street to 9th Street. Visit bostonbid.com for more details. Great celebrities.
Yes, Brianna Scurry, and also 1 month away from USA playing in the World Cup. Well, Roslyn's Business Improvement District is presenting outdoor movies every Friday at dusk from May 17th through August the 30th. The films will be screened at Gateway Park in the 1300 block of Lee Highway. This Friday, May the 17th, the movie will be the 1980s The Breakfast Club. And then on Friday, May the 24th, it will be, yes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller?
Bueller. Bueller.
All right. And now, the last Friday of the month, this summer, fashion trucks will be stopping in Roslyn to show their awesome products. Purchase anything from a small necklace to a whole new outfit. Take a break from the office on a warm summer day while enjoying some of the best fashion trucks in the area. This will take place from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. April 24th, May 29th, June 26th, July 31st, August 28th, and September 25th. Trucks will be located at the corner of Lynn Street and Wilson Boulevard, as well as the plaza on 19th Street and North Moore Street. If you want to find out more, go to Twitter at RoslynVA for an up-to-date informational list of where the trucks will be and where they'll be on that date. For more details, you can also go to www.roslynva.org/do/fashion/truck-Fridays 2015. Got it.
Dash today, dash forever. Well, Arlington Babe Ruth ABR Baseball will be celebrating its 30th anniversary, yes, on May the 17th. Reportedly, the longest-running youth baseball program in the county. ABR will mark the occasion with a family fun day for baseball families from 2 to 5 p.m. This will air, and this will take place at Barcroft Park. Visit ArlingtonBabeRuth.com to get more information. Exciting news, right?
Absolutely, sounds like fun.
Yes.
And now Arlington offers an array of fitness, art, dance, music, swimming, and wellness classes. There are 4 options to register. Mail-in process begins 5/20/15 at 8 a.m., but you can mail your registration form anytime after you get the catalog. Second, the website, you can visit registration.arlingtonva.us, where online registration begins 7 a.m. for gymnastics and 7:30 for all other classes, 5/20/15. Non-residents registration begins 6/3/15. Carry-in begins 8 a.m. on 5/27/15 at 3700 South 4 Mile Run Drive. The entrance is on Nelson Street. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Phone-in begins at 8 p.m. on 5/27/15. Call 703-228-4747. For voice, call 711-4TTY, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. According to the county website, your best chance to get into a class is to register online the first day of registration. I think that sounds good.
Yes.
And now it's time for our own Nort Beckerman.
Nort Beckerman and Brain Healthy Minute.
Let's
Take
see.
it away, Nort.
6, 5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. Why are some people cognitively sharp well into their 90s, while others are vague? We inherit a brain. That brain is the physical structure that produces our mind. Like any other physical plant, what you start out with and how well you maintain it will determine its ability to produce a quality product. We typically feel that our brain is a fixed genetic inheritance and that it will remain the same throughout life. It doesn't. Genetics gets you started, but your brain is constantly changing in response to what you do or don't do. Your brain has certain maintenance requirements. It must continue to process new information so that it continues to use experience-dependent cells, draw blood, and expand gray matter. It must stay properly hydrated. It must receive appropriate fatty acids for cell construction. The brain needs protein for the cells to function and complex carbohydrates for energy. The brain requires a healthy, well-maintained arterial system, Your brain will shut down poorly maintained or unneeded sections of its physical plant to conserve blood. That could result in poor cognitive function. Those are a lot of variables to deal with over a long period of time. But your brain is very forgiving. With the proper help, it will regain its health and functioning ability. I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. I'll see you next time for a Brain Healthy Minute.
Great job, Nort. Thank you so much for your Brain Healthy Minute. Great report.
Great report, but the only thing missing is Rich Masabny.
Yes, we definitely miss you, Rich. We love you, and you're always going to be part of our newscast. Thank you so much.
We need you back.
We need you back, absolutely. Well, now to our senior stories for this week. Look around Arlington and you will see bikes everywhere. You can join in by participating in bike rides offered by the 55 Plus Biking Group. There will be all kinds of enjoyable outings, but the two most popular rides are to see Nationals Park to see the Nats play and along the Potomac River. To stay updated on upcoming bike rides, be sure to sign up for the 55 Plus Biking Group email list. Contact them by email 55plusbikingroup@arlingtonva.us or just give them a call at 703-228-4771. Miriam.
Thank you, Daniel. Learn the basic skills and play pickleball. It's an incredible sport for people over 50. It's easy to play and you can get an excellent workout. Join pickleball instructor Michael Kishiyama at Arlington Mill Community Center on Tuesday, May 19th at 12:30 p.m. You must register ahead of time and there is a fee. Call Arlington Mill at 703-228-0948. Daniel?
Well, the Arlington Senior Golf Club, ASGC, is looking for men and women who enjoy golf and would like to play it with fun people. The league plays different Northern Virginia golf courses every Tuesday and Thursday morning from April through October. If you're interested, email Terry Townsend. That's at artistic/dimensions@msn.com. Miriam.
As always, let's thank Judy Masabny.
Oh, yes. We have one more story.
We do have another story. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Volleyball is a great sport loaded with fun and exercise. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced player and you'd like to join, drop by Langston Brown Senior Center Tuesday, 1:30 to 3 o'clock. First call 703-228-6300. And now,
Yes.
special thanks to Judy Masabny.
Thank you, Judy, for all of your hard work and dedication. We can't forget about Judy, right?
Absolutely not. And now we're going to take a new step in the Sustainable Scoop. We're going to talk a little bit more about sustainable businesses in Arlington, entrepreneurship, and the metro region. Today, my guest, Josh Cohen, is a business owner in Crystal City. He's owned his business for 45 years, and he's got the very elegant Anne Bisson modeling some of his clothes. Shall we watch?
Absolutely.
Arlington County is highly ranked for its wonderful schools, its healthy lifestyles. Believe it or not, we're one of the richest counties in the country. But what small businesses and entrepreneurs want to know is Arlington a good place to do business? So I plan to focus my upcoming segments of the Sustainable Scoop on small businesses and startups in our region, because I believe that if you have a vibrant business community, then we can maintain the wonderful communities and the resources we have available that we love. Now let's take a look at my first segment.
Recently, I went to Crystal City, Arlington to visit the Crystal Boutique. Opened in 1970, shop owner Joel Cohen has been redefining the look of some of Washington's most iconic put-together women for over 4 decades. His expert ability to mix the fine and casual elements of a wardrobe while capturing the hottest trends is one of the secrets of his success. Carrying the classics as well as the hottest looks help to redefine old with new and makes every purchase feel like an investment. Eye-catching accessories that will last more than one season, and the selection of jewelry and belts made me feel a little like a kid in a candy store. What I found most exciting was spanning through all the colors and textures. The on-staff stylists helped me put together a great look, a real metro makeover.
Welcome entrepreneur and makeover expert Joel Cohen, owner of Crystal Boutique.
Miriam, thank you for having me and allowing me to showcase Crystal Boutique on your program.
Thanks for letting me play in your store.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Anytime. And your video couldn't have been any more perfect. It was all true. And it shows, I think, the quality and the edge that we have in the store, the textures, as you talked about textures and colors, and that we focus on those things. I think it was a real tribute to us.
Well, a wonderful fit for every person. There seemed to be something there. But I think what viewers really want to know is, how do you sustain a fashion business in a community where you have malls, fashion centers, you certainly have online shopping booming, and now they're introducing fashion trucks?
Well, that's the question of the hour. But after 45 years, I think it was clear. We used to always feel there was a lot of luck involved. However, I think it's more than luck at this point. We focus on quality, we focus on style, we focus on service, we focus on a great environment, a comfortable environment in the store, and we focus on our customers. The customer is the key to our business. The one thing you don't get online is fit. You don't get fabric. You don't get all of the important things that you get when you walk into a business and you can touch, feel, and see.
You also don't get expert advice, right?
Exactly.
Now I have to ask you, I keep hearing the demographics are changing. It's all about the millennials. And yet at the same time, you seem to be able to attract some real powerful, poised, mature women to the store.
Well, in spite of all of the recent press, there are other people other than millennials. We have me, I'm not a millennial. We have middle age, we have baby boomers, and we're all vibrant in the community. And my business, Crystal Boutique, was built on a woman who is, who's beyond 40, and she has a need, a desire, a want for something nice, for something terrific, so for something that fits. And she wants quality, she wants service, and she wants attention. She wants an experience of shopping.
Well, let's be honest, we've never looked better, right?
Right.
Now, Joel, I happen to admire one of your loyal customers. I see her about town. She is a real fashion icon. And so she agreed to come and show us some of her favorite outfits. Anne Bisson, she is the Deputy Commissioner of Revenue here in Arlington County. It's not only important that she look powerful, but I believe it's important she look good. Let's see what she brought.
Okay. Well, Anne has on an outfit that showcases a jacket that we have as an exclusive at Crystal Boutique. That piece is non-wrinkle, it's year-round, it's lightweight, and it comes in many, many colors. It just has an edge, and our things generally have an edge. She's wearing a top that's black and it's washable, it's polyester.
I saw that jacket. Would you believe I actually tried that jacket on?
And it looked great on you.
Yeah, I hint, hint. Now, also, one of the things that I noticed, and particularly about Anne, she's a busy working woman, but at the same time, I see her out on the town. So how do you figure out how to transition and redefine your look from evening to casual to office, business? How's it done?
Well, that's usually pretty easy. Every woman has a black pair of pants or two or maybe 12, and then they've got a black top or maybe a top in a color that they love. And all they have to do is take the outfit that Anne might have had on, and with another dressier top that they could take in their handbag or they could take in a cover, just change before they go out to dinner or to the theater or wherever they happen to go. Today's world is different. It's a little more casual, so it's easier to do that.
I could see Anne wearing that orange jacket on the soccer field.
Oh, absolutely. Rock it with a pair of jeans.
Well, let's see what else Anne brought to show us. Let's take a look. Oh, there I am again. I was rocking that mirror.
Well, Anne's next outfit.
All right, here we go. There she is.
Okay, here is Anne in a
pants.
beautiful top and a great pair of pants. So if you talk about dress casual, that's it. The pants are washable, the top is non-wrinkle, and it looks great on her.
Those pants are washable?
They are.
Oh, well, see, now that's something that's really important because you have to economize. Because as I said in the video, everything that you pick up at the store, I mean, it's not a giveaway. You've got some fine quality fashion there, but at the same time, it's an investment.
Absolutely. Well, we're really not about price, we're about look, and we're about fit, and we're about fabric and quality. And the customer appreciates that. It's what brings her back.
Now, Crystal City has changed tremendously since you opened your store. Congratulations, 45 years ago.
Thank you.
It is remarkable. Tell me, what do you see in the future of Metro Washington, D.C.?
I see great things. I think that Arlington is a vibrant county. It has just an explosion of population, as does Washington, and it gives us a sophisticated, wonderful population. Washington, I was brought up here, and it wasn't the city that it is today. It's just an amazing place with a population that loves what we do.
Well, so if I were to say to you, what could Arlington County do to attract or help you grow your business, in fact, help it thrive, what would that be?
Well, I think that it's really on its way. It's doing that. It's got great communities with a lot of people who have great jobs. And then there's Anne, who is our model, and she looks great, but more importantly, she is a customer service representative for Arlington County, and she makes business easy in Arlington.
She not only gets so many compliments, she is coming up on a gift or a recognition of her hard work at the Chamber of Commerce, where she's recognized for her hard work with small businesses here in Arlington and attracting them. So we are lucky to have her.
Absolutely. Congratulations to her.
Now, for all of our viewers that might want to learn more about the boutique and find out if they can get some time with you to help them transition and redefine their style, they can go to thecrystalboutique.com. They can also come by your store in Crystal City. It's not really underground. It's along Crystal Drive. It's easy to find, and you're open Monday through Saturday. You open at 10 a.m. and late on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Is that right?
That's correct. We're open Saturday. We're not open Sunday.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much, Joel, for taking time and coming here. And I want to thank our gorgeous model, Anne, and let her know that if she's ever traveling, I'll ride in her suitcase.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
All right. And I want to thank you, viewers, for watching The Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari, back to the news desk. You shook me up.
Great job, interview, awesome.
Thank you. You're never going to guess where I got that jacket.
Where?
Secret. Now,
Yes, so we want to thank Jay's Saloon Grill, 21 years. Thank you so much for serving the community. We love you.
We're going to miss you.
we're going to take the tree frog over and we're going to celebrate one last time.
And this is for Rich. We love you, Rich.
Cheers, Rich.
Cheers.
We miss you.
We miss you.
It's no news without you.